second gear. Wow! Brake hard! Go into the corner. First gear. Oh my God, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ozzy's Drives. Today is a beautiful day. You hear a wonderful engine rumbling behind me because we are driving the Mercedes-Benz CL63 AMG with a 6.2 liter engine, V8 naturally aspirated, 525 horsepower, 630 newton meters of torque, and it's called the M156, and it's one of the sickest engines that AMG has ever produced. And this is actually probably the last real Mercedes Coupe. You know, when I talk about real, I talk about no turbochargers, nothing like that, just a pure badass V8. And the sound, the experience, driving it in classic mode, okay, classic mode, it feels very nice. Accelerating gently, you know, powerful engine, uphill, no problem. Everything is really like kind of this massive thing, you know, this incredible force warming the car up. It has a 7-speed gearbox and it's pretty heavy. The car weighs in at 2 tons without anything. So dry weight is 2 tons. With me and with fluids, etc., we're about at 2.3 tons. But let me tell you something. You have seen this car in my rally vlog where I drove with the Supra against supercars. How this car performed, how the owner, Kenan, a good friend of mine, drove this car is the actual reason why we film it today. I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe how this car has performed then, man. It was incredible. It took on supercars. It did everything that other cars couldn't do. I love it. The CL is just, it just makes me want to drive it. It just makes me want to experience it. Be back in that time when you drove a CL. They don't build it anymore. It started with an S Coupe when 50 Cent got his first S-Class basically in the 90s. Then it became a CL in the 2000s. Then in the late 2005, 2006 when they presented the CL, it became this. And then it advanced to the S Coupe and now they just killed it. It's not there anymore. It's so sad. What a majestic feeling, man. You're sitting in this 2-ton ship, drives like a boat. Oh man, I feel like a child. I'm so happy today. I'm so happy I'm able to drive this car today. So, there's a couple of driving modes. Let's go into the suspension. This is what is known as the shittiest suspension because it's an ABC suspension. It's not that bad actually, but the problem is they really tend to break. They tend to break because it's an air suspension. But it holds pretty good and it feels very nice driving normally around corners. You can lift the car up, you can lower it down. It has a bunch of positive things to that suspension, but it is not reliable at all. Problems all over the place, people know it. The old CL had the problem, the SL, the S-Class, all of those cars have the same problem. But the majestic engine pays for everything. That was not even 4,000 RPMs. Oh my God. Oh my God. The car should go from 0 to 100 in 4.6 seconds, so we need to find out if that is true. All right, let's stop here. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! The sound! The sound experience is just mind-boggling. Oh my God, no electric car ever will pay for that sound experience. No electric car ever. Let's put it into automatic because I just love how that automatic goes. I really do. It has this slow upshift. Listen to that. Let's stop one more time. Come on, man. I'm just so happy today. It's incredible. This CL Coupe just makes me so happy. Yes, baby! Oh, I just love old cars, man. I just love them. Come on, let's do it again. How could he drive this thing? Oh my God, it holds pretty good around the corner, man. We have to close the window. I'm so sorry, but I needed that full exposure. And you can check on the GoPro. But this goes so good around corners, you wouldn't believe it. When you see this massive boat, you would never believe how this goes around corners, man. But I can actually tell how he was able to drive it because it gives you a sense of security that you don't get with other cars this size. Wow! It's like a lion. It's a lion, man. Oh my God, have a listen to that rolling start because I don't want it to spin its wheel. Oh man, and the sound. Oh my God, man, what beautiful times these were, where you could drive actually a car and really enjoy the sound. You wouldn't believe how good this car goes around corners. And the best thing is the brakes are very good actually, and it holds you good into the seat because the seat changes, it pushes air into the side of the seat, so it holds you. Listen to that right next to the wall. Oh my goodness! This is a 7-speed, so it makes it the ultimate Autobahn machine, and that was the reason for that car. It was elegance, it was class, it was business, and of course the ultimate Autobahn machine. You could travel 250 kph without any problem from A to B, especially in Germany. The Autobahns are open, absolutely no problem. You open it up, we know about the Brabus of this, we know about all of those tuning cars, Lorenzer, CL tuning, they drive 350. Absolutely no problem, 350 kph, the shape will do it. The aerodynamics are brilliant and it just feels wonderful. It really does feel wonderful. It feels so comfortable, although it's an AMG. It's really a great experience, and I'm very happy I could drive this car actually. We will check the cornering performance a little later also, but I feel so comfortable in it, putting it into class mode. Let's close all the windows because this has, of course, a very logical assumption. It has double glass. I mean, look at that. Accelerating. Oh, mighty acceleration. 5th gear, look at that. 7th gear at 90 kph, 1500 RPMs. This is really good. I really like it. You know, it's not the most reliable car, of course. They have a lot of problems, especially electric problems. But this car here has over 180,000 kilometers and it just feels mint. It really does. Beautiful steering wheel has been re-leathered. Very nice. I still can't believe that this guy drove that fast, man. I still can't believe it. I really can't believe it. 2nd gear. Okay, cornering. I can't believe it. How is this able to withhold that weight around those corners? It is really incredible. You would have never believed how this car goes around corners. You would never believe it. so much weight, but still it feels so good. And the power, the power is just, oh my God, man. The brakes grip very nice. This is just a fantastic experience, man. Oh man, this is so nice. You know, I understand why this car really keeps its value. Actually, they're not that cheap. No, they're really expensive. You need to pay like 50K for that car, man. It's a lot. It's a lot of money for an old CL63. And there's one more badass car, one more of the same model with more power, and it will be the CL65. But that's it. This is actually the most you can get. They did a facelift with a 5.5 liter V8 B-turbocharged. Also a great car, of course. The engine, 585 horsepower, 4MATIC and all of that. You know, they adapted it, they changed the logic, and it was a great car. But this was, you know, this is the, let's face it, this is really the pimp car, you know. It's the mafia car. It's what everyone wanted to drive when they were a child. You know, when this came out, I was a child. I mean, in 2005, 2006, 2007, this was massive. I really like to compare it to the old mafia guys' 60s cars, you know, that weird shapes, massive black cars, maybe in the 50s even. It was just, it's still to this day, in my eyes, really a incredible looking car, man. I really, really like it. I really do. This big steering wheel handles like a boat, but still like a speedboat. It handles like a speedboat, you know? Because you wouldn't assume that this it's really incredible how it goes around corners. No matter how good an electric car gets, no matter how fast it drives, no matter how incredible performance figures it has, it will never be able to give you this. It won't be able to do that. They will never be able to do it. Never. They can never give you this incredible connection between engine and human together. This steering an engine with your foot, it's just something completely, it's sensual in some way. You know, connecting with your car. Ah, man. You decide how it sounds. I can play a symphony with it. Do I want it to accelerate gently? I put it in a higher gear. Do I want it to be loud? Do I want to make a scene? I can just decide. It's electric cars here. All right. And today we're lucky because this is really a fantastic car. I don't want to move it that fast, but it actually holds. You know, when I saw this car, I didn't want to go around corners that fast, but it can do it. Holy crap, this is really an intense feeling with that car, man. I really, really like it. Hey man, I think that's everything we can say about the CL63 AMG. A lunatic, a massive machine, a beautiful car, and I absolutely love it. And that's as far as we can take it. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, check our Instagram, TikTok, and all of those beautiful platforms. And see you on the next one. Oh, I noticed! Tespi. Well, worked fine. Thank you very much. Goodbye.